Good afternoon, folks. Today I found an absolute stunning 45 OPP. I can't wait to get the slides open and show this one to you. I just backed it into my favorite spot here in Central Kentucky. And you know me, if you watched any of my videos, today I'm going to take you through the coach. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and any ugly that I find. Can't wait to open it up. Let's do this together. Let's get a good look at this one. Open it up. We're going to show you everything. Come on. Yes, I'm gonna get the slides out on this one, folks, but I wanted to do a quick little take here and show you this paint scheme with the slides in. Absolutely stunning coach. This is a 2019 Tiffin Allegro Bus, 45 OPP, one owner, 26,000 miles on it. This is a local bus that came to us. Absolutely stunning condition, inside and out. The previous owner always kept it stored inside when not in use and took amazing care of it. And I know you're a viewer of the channel, so thank you. Thank you all for taking such great care of this bus, making my job so easy. And this bus literally just arrived a few days ago. We had a few days of rain here in Central Kentucky, and if you live in the area, you know the storms that we had come through here. So this bus has been sitting, waiting for my video, waiting for this absolutely glorious day. And that's what we have here, an absolute stunning day in front of us. And I'm going to go ahead and get a video on this one. I can't wait to open it up and show it to you. But I wanted to give you a full disclosure. This bus is in beautiful shape, but it needs to be detailed. The wheels need to be polished, the coach needs to be polished and machine polished, and the inside is absolutely stunning. It needs nothing other than a final detail through our PDI process. But again, stick into the end of the video where we talk about our PDI process, exactly what we're going to do to this coach to get it ready for you. I think you're going to be surprised at the way we operate, the way we do business. We found a gem for you. Come on inside. Let's check this one out. Driving angle on an Allegro bus, the way you can see out, is absolutely nothing short of spectacular. I love these coaches. Some of the best, easiest to drive coaches out there on the road. This is a 2019, has 26,318 miles on it. Absolutely in spectacular condition, just like new. But let's take this thing for a ride. I think you're going to like it. One of the best things about the late model Allegro bus when it has the air leveling option is the fact that you can hit that high ride button. And what that's going to do is give you about 4 or 5 inches extra clearance room. It's going to raise that entire coach up 4 or 5 inches. And I'm going to show you why that's important. We're going to need that as we exit out of our parking lot here onto the highway. And while I'm waiting on traffic here, I want to show you this. There's probably a good 6 or 8 foot drop from where I'm at now to where we have to exit out on the highway. And if you can look right about here, you see all of these road scuff marks. That is from where all these 45-foot coaches, truck delivery companies delivering cars to us over the years, that's where all those scratches and stuff came from. What a smooth riding coach. Absolutely smooth riding and driving. I want to show you how nimble this coach is. To be a 45-footer, just how nimble steering, just the steering on this is absolutely amazing. I want to say something like a 55-degree wheel cut. Very easy to drive one of these. Everybody thinks a 45-foot motorhome is very difficult to drive. With these huge bus-style mirrors, it makes for an easy driving and backing up experience. Very pleasant. This particular coach really is the best of both worlds. It gives you the late model Tiffin floor plan with that new chassis. In 2019, they updated their chassis, all their floor plans. They made the floor plan solid all the way through. Well, the floors one level all the way throughout the entire coach. I can send you the build sheet. I want you to shoot us an email. Email's listed down below here, soulmotorcoach@gmail.com or just jump on the website at sewellmotorcoach.com, SEWELL motorcoach.com. So you have the upgraded new digital dash, steering wheel. Really, really, really love that digital dash that Tiffin contracted with Valid Systems to make their own digital dash. This has air and hydraulic leveling. Some of the most important features in here are going to be power shade, day-night shades. And as you can see, I have the day shades down and the night shades up. And I like doing that because it shows you what they look like when they're down. I love the day shades. In 2019, they may be in 18 as well, but whenever they updated this, they just did a great job. Now we have triple theater seats right here. I love that. These are super comfortable. Across from the theater seats are going to be your sofa. We also have a televator that pops up out of there, and it can so you can watch television. Next to that is going to be your dinette table and chairs. This is a computer dinette workstation. Notice the multi-surface, multi-levels of countertop throughout here. Across from that is going to be our galley. Now, one notable feature that was not added to this coach, I think is so important, because you do in any RV, I don't care how big it is, 45 foot, you're always giving up storage. Anytime you do a dishwasher, you give up storage. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a dishwasher, but for us, it just becomes a wine holder. But I love the fact that, look, I even got an extra trash bag. Look how clean the trash can is. I know that's a silly thing, but this is the way you see the coach is exactly the way we received it. I love these little storage bins here, all in excellent condition. Another thing to notice here, you can really tell how the previous owner was by looking at what little carpet is in this coach. Look how clean it is. Just in phenomenal. Does it need a little bit of cleaning? Yeah, there's a little bit of debris and dirt from us going through and doing our second inspection. But where I was getting at is the fact that this coach does not have a dishwasher. And I think that's important to note, that when you give up the dishwasher, you gain so much storage in your kitchen. And that is a huge part of your storage. I mean, that's like 25% of your storage you give up if you have a dishwasher. I love the countertops in this one. 2019 was a huge year. That's when Tiffin introduced the kitchen window, the big kitchen window. We have outlets that pop up out of the countertop. You have a convection microwave, sharp carousel, and I love the storage in this one too. Check this out. Very thoughtful storage. This is like a little cupboard in here that slides out. Really, really thoughtful and useful storage right there. The previous owner even left all the equipment in here for your sharp carousel is neatly located right there. Across from the galley is going to be our residential style Maytag refrigerator with a pantry on each side. Look at the pantry space. Absolutely amazing. The windows in this coach are awesome. And I just want you to see, now I have the refrigerator off because I have the inverter off, but just look how clean everything is. And again, you can always tell a meticulous owner when they bring you one, because they bring you one clean and prepared for you. This is the way we like to buy them. This is absolutely the best way. Look inside the half bath here. All super clean. And that's what the 45 OPP is all about. It's a bath and a half. Central vacuum down here. And then on the other side, we have the central vacuum kick plate. Coming on back into the bedroom, before we get there, we're going to have this whole panel touch screen. This is a spider control system. We have 2 zones of heated floors. Of course, this is going to have aqua hot and all that kind of stuff. But you can pretty much control everything from the touch of a button right here. Not only that, throughout the coach, 2 screens up front, one for the passenger, one for the entry door. Screen mid-coach here. And then next to the bed, there's going to be a screen on both sides of the bed right there for easy use. Yes, we have a king-size bed. And one thing I really like about this coach that I didn't get to touch on in the last couple 45 OPPs, and don't get me wrong, each set of options has its pluses and minuses. I love the fact that this coach is optioned more of a traditional type of floor plan for the 45 OPP. This is what Tiffin used to be. Nowadays, you see the fireplace with the wardrobe on either side. To me, again, that takes away from storage. This coach has a tremendous amount of storage. When you don't have the fireplace, you don't have to worry about, having that big block in the middle where you only have a wardrobe on either side. So we don't lose our window. We still have a huge television, smart TV, and we have all that storage right there above and below. As we walk back into the bathroom here, we have a dual compartment vanity. Love the tile backsplash here. And I didn't mention the floors in this coach. Wow, what a great time to mention the floors, because as we come back, in the old school 45 OPPs, you're going to have a step up right here. Or somewhere in the bathroom there's a step up. It's been a while since I had one, but there's a step up right here. And that's a 6 or 8 or 10 inch step up into the bathroom. Well, you don't have that anymore, and you get larger storage capacity in the basement, and you have a flat floor inside. Now, when you opt to get the 605 engine, you have a step up into the closet. They can't avoid it because that engine is so tall. This has the 450. Coming on back here, we have a massive shower, Corian tray, glass tile backsplash, all in excellent condition. Second toilet in the coach, another window behind the toilet. As we come on back into your walk-in closet, again with that flat floor all the way throughout, you have more storage, tons of drawers, storage and cabinetry, and you have a clothes rod all the way through the back of the coach. Original safe keys with the directions on how to open and close. And look at the label, still in great shape. They've lost a little bit of their glue, but all the paper is still in excellent condition in here. And yes, it was optioned with the stack washer and dryer. But I know the question everybody's asking, what's it like with the slide rooms in? Accessibility? Well, the short answer is not great, but the long answer is it works out pretty good once you get past the sofas. Let me show you what I'm talking about. In order to get past the sofas, you do have a pretty narrow passageway across the theater seats from across the sofa. In fact, you really need to raise the cushions up in order to be able to get clear passage without having to ruffle past those cushions right there. But there is passageway. We do have to kind of turn sideways, and we do have to kind of scuffle through the sofas. Now, once you get past the sofas, it's actually not bad. I love the fact that these chairs, you can actually sit on these chairs. They do pull out, and you can sit on the chairs and eat supper or do whatever you need to do with the slide rooms on the inside. Now, again, once you get past the sofas, plenty of room to move about. You do have to continue to turn sideways between the dinette and the countertop. But once you get past that, you pretty much have free range of motion to get full access to your refrigerator, your pantries. We can even get all the way into our bathroom, no problem whatsoever. And then moving past the bathroom, we do have that king-size bed that does not have to articulate in order to use the bed. And you would have to crawl over the bed to get into the back bathroom, but you have access into your rear bath, closet, toilet, shower, all that stuff with the slide rooms in. So as you can see, the short answer is no, it's not great, but it's also not the worst I've ever seen. Again, getting past the sofa. What I'm talking about is putting one of the slides out just a few inches when you get up. So you can either slide. Both of these slides are going to be hydraulic here, and either slide you can move would be easy to move. So for the purpose of moving this slide out, what I'll do is just reach over here on this side of the seat, and I'm just going to move that slide out. And for no more than 5 seconds, for 5 seconds I held that button, and now we have full range of motion all the way throughout the entire coach. So we can get all the way through, use all the systems, and be able to enjoy the coach with the slide rooms in. I'm going to show you something else real quick too. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to show you how far that slide is sticking out in order to gain the access that we just gained by holding the slide switch down maybe 5 seconds, but that's it right there. So that right there doesn't even stick out as much as your mirror. So that's all you have to put the slide out in order to use the coach in just about its full form if you're worried about sneaking past. So put the slide in. Let's count it actually on the way in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, folks, what did you think about that? I absolutely love this coach. To me, this coach marries in a lot of Tiffin, old school Tiffin, with some of the colors of the cabinetry, kind of that natural wood tones. But it also brings some of the new Tiffin in, because in 2019, Tiffin made some massive changes to the floor plan. Not only the 45 OPP, but in general on the Allegro bus. They made some massive changes with the XSP floor plans and the Power Glide chassis. And what that does is in the back here, it shows you it gives a flat floor all the way throughout the entire coach, and that's a huge thing, especially when you are living in the coach and not having to worry about tripping up that step. But also they made some massive design changes as well. And behind me, you see that kitchen window there. That's something new for 2019. So I think this 2019 represents an extreme value in this market. Somebody's already taken the original owner, the one owner this coach had, has taken all the depreciation. They've stored it, kept it, caretaked it all its life, getting ready for you, and they've taken all the depreciation out of it and they lovingly cared for it. You can obviously tell that this coach was absolutely immaculately cared for. There's a difference between this and a lot of other coaches out there, folks. You wouldn't believe how many machines we go through, how many inspections we do that fail because of dirty, misuse, miscare, and that's an actual thing. I'm telling you, I wish I had half the money back that I had for inspections that we didn't, the coaches that we didn't get a chance to buy. Now, that's money well spent, some would say. I want to talk about our process and what we go through. Every coach goes through 3 inspections. Now, this one is no exception. We had our first inspection. It went great. One of my guys actually went and picked this up. Second inspection happened as soon as it arrived. And the third inspection happens, which is called the PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection. That's where, after we receive money from you, if you decide you're going to buy the coach, you send us some money, we go ahead and put this coach through what's called a pre-delivery inspection. That's where I put 2 of my guys in here, and they go through the coach and get everything ready for you. They service everything that could be serviced, from the engine, even if the transmission needs service, to the generator. We're going to do a wheels-off chassis inspection. We're going to service, maintenance, and repair any system in the coach that needs it 100%. Also, we're going to do a full detail on the coach, and our detailing process is very in-depth. Stay tuned to future videos where we talk about our detailing process and exactly how that works. But our detailing process is very thorough. We do a enzyme treatment to make sure it kills all bacteria in the coach, so the new owner, it can live in here comfortable. This coach smells like brand new. It shows like brand new. I find 0 cosmetic problems with this. I've went through this coach several times, but if we do find anything, we're going to fix it. Anything wrong with it, it's absolutely going to fix. We're going to service the Aqua Hot. We're going to touch every button in here. We're going to open every drawer. We're going to go through it just like if we were getting it ready for ourselves. No different, folks. Also, our financing is just like the big dealers. We have all the banks that the big dealers have. We can get you financed, no problem. We absolutely love trade-ins. Trade-ins are no problem here at Soul Motor Coach. We love, especially if it's a Tiffin or a Newmar or an Integra, we love those types of trades. So thank you all again for sticking there to the end of this video. SoulMotorCoach.com. Please hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously, more than you know. Thank you for supporting all these videos. We really enjoy it. This is to help and aid in sales of the motorhomes that we sell. But folks, we only do business one way, and that's the right way. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.